I'm with Victoria Ransom, who's the CEO of Wildfire, which was recently bought by Google for an undisclosed amount. I'm not actually allowed to ask you what the question is, but we'll say 300 million plus. What's the experience like of selling your company? This is the thing that you created, you know, you nurtured it, you set it up on its own 2 feet, and then you sell it. What was the emotional ride like?
It's a whole range of emotions. So I think excitement is the first word that comes to mind, but it's nerve-wracking, and frankly, until you've signed that deal and the money's in the bank, you're sort of wondering what can go wrong at any point. I would say the real highlight for me and my co-founder was when we told the team, and they were absolutely thrilled. There's a really great video I can show you.
On that subject, you were bought by Google. You're now a part of Google. So at one point, you were Wildfire. Now you're Wildfire, a division of Google, as it says on your card. And again, what's the emotional thing about that? You were used to being a company in your own right. Now you're part of something much bigger. I mean, huge. Yeah. Does that present its own challenges and its own emotions?
Definitely some challenges. Definitely some sort of an emotional journey to go through. I think the good thing about Google is they have really similar cultural values to what Wildfire has. So I think that has helped a lot. And when you hear these disaster stories about what it's like to be acquired, I don't think we felt those kind of emotions. But it's really this balance between how do you hold on to the great culture and the feeling that you've built. And we've got a lot of people that are really very loyal to Wildfire. But we're not just Wildfire anymore, and if we try to hold on to that too tightly, we're going to lose the benefit of what we can gain by being a part of a bigger company. So I think it's that. It's also just learning to think bigger. You think really big when you're a startup. We did think big, we really did, but now we're part of Google. You've got to think really big. Yeah.
Now, my final question is one that, I'm absolutely fascinated to know, what was the very first thing, like the number one thing that you went out and, yes, look, that money's in the bank, I'm going to go and buy whatever it was. What was the first thing you bought?
It's not a very exciting answer. I think the very first thing we did was went out for a nice dinner. The next major thing we did was invite all our families over for a celebration, but I literally haven't gone out and bought any new article of clothing or a new car or anything.
The Ferrari, not yet. The Jimmy Choos, not yet.
No, it's not really me.
That's so disappointing. Victoria, thank you very much indeed for your time.
Yep. Thanks a lot.